Hello everybody, welcome back to Cannonball Cottage. Today, as it's a Friday, because we always have fish on a Friday, I'm going to do a fish stew, loosely. It's sort of loosely based on a Spanish fish stew, but yet again my slant on it. And here we have the ingredients. Excuse me, it's going to be a whitefish, mussels and chickpea stew. So we have the chickpeas, we have the onions, garlic and mixed peppers with some bay leaf. In here we have salt, paprika, coriander, thyme, cumin and chili flakes. Have some parsley, and as I said earlier, we've got some whitefish, which is cod, and some mussels in the shells, and also some mussel meat. So we start with the onions and the peppers and garlic, and just turn those around and sweat them down, and once they begin to sweat down, we'll introduce the seasonings. Generally speaking, the Spanish fish stew would have potatoes, diced potatoes, but I quite like chickpeas. Just has a different texture, basically. But if you like potatoes, by all means use potatoes. I think each to their own taste, isn't it? So now I'll introduce. There's about a tablespoon of smoked paprika, and the other ingredients, which is the coriander, the thyme, the cumin, the chili flakes and the salt, are all a teaspoon. But you can adjust this to suit your own taste. So there you go. And that's kind of incredible. The smell from the paprika and the garlic is incredible. Wow. So now that we've introduced those and cooked those off, I'm now going to put in the chickpeas. Quite easy. It's as always, I forgot to mention, if you can see this red wine in the bottom right hand corner of the screen, this red wine has got absolutely nothing to do with the recipe, other than the fact it's for me, which I'm going to take a swig of. Salud. It's salud, because it's Spanish today rather than cheers. But anyway, I've now got some tomato puree and chopped tomatoes, some stock and some white wine that I've just got reducing on the cooker behind me, and I'm now going to introduce that to the actual stew. And there you go. I've had it on there to reduce slightly because it was a little bit loose. It needed reducing slightly to thicken up, but and that's basically the base of the stew. And of course, given time, it's still a little bit loose. It needs to simmer and reduce so that you get a thicker texture. And I've just got some more stock and some wine mixture there, just in case you take it too far, that you could add back to it. I'm now going to add this white fish. And as I said, this is cod. They usually use salt cod, a lot of salt cod in Spain and Portugal. And this won't take long to actually finish, to be fair. And I'm just before I put the mussels in, I'm just going to get a lid to put on top. And I'm going to add a little bit of parsley actually as well. Not a great lot. Just add another flavour. It's a little bit wet, this parsley. It's out the garden, and because we've had rain all day. And but there you go. That's the basis of it. I don't know if you can actually see that. I'm now going to add the mussels and the mussel meat. And I'm going to put the lid on and turn it down just for it to simmer, and in a few minutes or so that should be ready. But in the meantime, as always, I've got one already prepared, and I'm going to dish some up just to let you see what it looks like. And let's hope it all works out and you like what you see. I know that dish is hot. Oh, and here it is. This is the one, as we say, the one I made earlier. And I'll just dish it up. And there you go. Those are the bay leaves just there, and obviously don't eat those as they are. And that is your Spanish style fish stew. I'll just sprinkle a little bit of, I'll take that bay leaf off actually, and then just sprinkle it with some parsley, and there you have, quite simply, a white fish, whichever white fish you choose. I've used cod to create this stew. And it's quite a quick meal really, apart from the fact the preparation takes the majority of the time, you know, dicing the onions, dicing the peppers and the garlic. However, once you've actually prepped everything up, you just leave it to simmer away. And the longer you leave it to simmer, the thicker it gets. It's entirely up to you whether you like the sauce on the thin side or the soup side, or whether you want it nice and thick. Well, if you've enjoyed what you've seen, give it a thumbs up and share, and also subscribe. This is Cannonball Cottage signing off. Thanks for watching. Bye.